Welcome back to part three of Why Buy Term, right? So we talked about how long it is, what you can do with it, a 34 to 64-year-old. We talked about living benefits, and then let's talk about why even get this much. I have a series called The Dime. Go watch that before you go buy a term or any other type of insurance policy, right? I want you to know if you do you have any assets, right? Maybe you do, maybe you have no assets. If you get a term policy, that's your first asset if it is $100,000 and it's convertible. A lot of companies will not let it convert. So let's take this 34-year-old young lady, and now she's 64. Like, man, Cedric, the term is going to end, man. I don't want to waste my money. Cut that. That's old. That's the old. We talk about the new insurance now. So guess what? If you get the new insurance and it's convertible, then guess what? When you get to the end, it's two options, right? I'm not really here to talk about the one option, but I want you to know an asset. You can either convert at any period of time between here, right? Before you get to that last period of time, really on a year 20 or 15, you can take a portion of that and convert it to a whole permanent policy. That's a universal life, depending on the company, right? You can convert it so it lasts you a lifetime, right? Because maybe right now a term policy is just cost effective, and and you might be in a situation where your pockets can't afford that big permanent policy. So this is the most cost effective one. Well, if you have 100,000 $100,000 term policy and it's convertible with the right company, right? There's something called viatical settlements, and a bank will buy that. So when you get hit age 62, this person hits 62 within a 2 year time frame from it ending, you can sell the policy to a bank if they're still looking to buy it. Or within this time frame, if you come critically ill and you just cannot afford it, then guess what? Somebody's going to be out there looking to buy it. And guess what? When you pass away, they're looking to cash in. Well, turn around, they may give you a nice lump sum for that policy. So I want to know that let you know that that's an asset. Now, come back for the complete part of this. I'm going to run through everything in our final class, our final episode on why buy term.